This activity was called Equivalent Expressions. The rest of the title is the state standard that this lesson is tied to. So this is 6.alg.4 and 6.alg.5. If you want to look up the Arkansas standards for 6th grade math, you can go find out what those say exactly. So we're going to just jump to the last 5 problems. And number 6 says to write an equivalent expression for 15x plus 17 minus 3x plus 22y minus 4 plus 3y. So we need to combine like terms in order to solve this problem. One moment. There we go. So first order of business, I'm going to find all of my x's. And I'm going to include the operation that's in front of them. And let's change the color. I don't know if this yellow is going to show up very well. Let's find out. And here's my numbers without variables. And my numbers without, or with y's. There we go. So then I'm just going to solve them in the order they're presented. So since I see x first, I'm going to solve my x's first. 15x minus 3x, that is 12x. Okay. Then for my whole numbers, that's 17 minus 4, so that's 13. That's a positive number. So the operation that's going to go in between them is plus. If I had gotten a negative number, that would be minus. But we don't do negative numbers until you get to 7th grade, so you shouldn't get a negative number right now. 22y plus 3y is 25y. And that's a positive number, so there should be a plus sign in between them. So this is an equivalent expression to this. For number 7, we have 2g. And so when you are multiplying this, you have a g and another g. Okay? We have 2 g's and they're multiplying each other. If I want to create an equivalent expression to that, I just break them apart. So that would be g plus g. Think of it like if g was the number 4, 2g would be 8. G plus G, 4 plus 4 would be 8. So we're just creating an equivalent expression. For number 8, we need to distribute. And this one actually is going to show up on the quiz. So pay close attention to what we're doing here. We distribute the 3 to the 4x and we get 12x. We distribute the 3 to the y and we get 3y. So we know that A is equivalent. Now let's look at the other ones to see if there's other ones that are equivalent to these expressions. If I combine my 4x and my 8x, I get 12x. If I add 1y plus 2 more y, I get 3y. So B is also equivalent. I can't add 12x to y. This has a different letter than this one, so I cannot combine them. So this one is not equivalent. 14x minus 2x gives me 12x. And 5y minus 2y gives me 3y. So D is also equivalent. Number 9 only has one correct answer. So let's distribute the 4 to the 6x and the 4 to the 11. 4 times 6 is 24, so 4 times 6x would be 24x. Keep your plus sign. 4 times 11 is 44, so the correct answer is D. A lot of people will pick C because they'll forget to distribute the 4 to the 11. So you want to make sure that you're distributing it to both numbers inside the parentheses, not just the first one. And then the final problem on this is another one with more than one correct answer, so we need to check all of them. We distribute the 3 to the n and the 3 to the 6. 3 times n is 3n. 3 times 6 is 18. So we automatically can tell that B is equivalent. Can A also be equivalent? No, because 6 and 18 are not the same number. They are not equal value. Let's check the other ones. 2n plus n gives me 3n. And 12 plus 6 gives me 18. So C is also equivalent. If we distribute the 2 to the n and the 2 to the 6, we get 2n plus 12. And then we need to add another n. So 2n plus n is 3n. We can't combine this 12 with anything, so that's 3n plus 12. Are those equivalent? No. 18 and 12 are not equal value.